Hey, welcome to Monday Night D&D with the Friday campaign with DM Kalsto.
It was Friday on a Sunday, then a Friday on a Monday. That's a lot of Fridays.
This week,
Um,
every day is Friday.
we
Except
we do
tomorrow.
like our Thanksgiving weeks. Yeah, tomorrow, which is Tuesday. Um, but no, we enjoy our bonus game weeks. We'll see how well we end up holding. I'm sure some people will not quite sync up, but
And
so
then
far
when
it's
and then
been
when
pretty good.
Christmas break hits, it'll be like week of Friday.
That one's always a good one too. But anyways, picking up where we left off last time, you guys had made your way finally out of the more dangerous areas of the Underdark, making it into the Drow Valley that leads towards their tunnels that lead up into their city. Unfortunately, a couple of issues there. First of all, someone left a baby in the middle of nowhere. Completely irresponsible. Thankfully, Goblin picked up the baby and seemed to develop a good relationship. Such a good relationship that it seems Tristan was kind enough to inadvertently give it a new power. Um, Very curious of what this baby's new power was. Half the party stayed behind, while the other half of the party, or third we could call it, kind of went in towards where this drow farm was. A mushroom farm, it would seem. Arriving there, seeing clearly that this was probably a drow encampment, you came upon a group of dwarves. Um, After having a quick conversation, you were quickly joined by Mist, who informed you that there was quite a few more people at this encampment, and it was probably a good idea to get out of here. Unfortunately, in the scuffle, two of you were taken prisoner. However, in the process, Mist did escape, and you were able to set free what would seems like some sort of drow that worked on this farm. While you guys were taken prisoner, Mist made it back to the group, who is still waiting to see what this baby's power was, um, to inform them of what had happened, who was followed shortly after by the drow that Dennis had managed to rescue before he would have been taken himself. With this, you guys kind of debated what to do, more or less deciding your best course of action at this point was to head towards the drow city itself. So with that, we pick up right where we were. So it is our remaining party members who have not been taken prisoner, a baby who is currently with Goblin, plus one drow servant. So with that, what do you guys want to do?
For some reason, I thought you were going to say, and a baby who has been taken prisoner.
I mean, I wasn't going to say anything specifically, but you could draw your own conclusion. What do you guys want to do? So
Well,
many decisions.
does anybody have any ideas?
I mean,
Because I don't think walking into that camp is a great idea.
there's way too many people.
That's what Kerf would call a bad idea.
I mean, you could look at it two ways.
No,
It's
don't even think of other ideas. We're going to the city. There are no other ideas to be had here.
Oh,
I just know a lot of people would call that a target-rich environment.
didn't realize Kerf was the fun police.
Tristan just kind of like coughs and laughs.
Yes, very funny, Goblin. I like being alive.
Where did you get your badge? What department do you work for?
I show him my my sheriff badge.
She does have a badge.
Oh, okay.
I studied an anti-fun college.
Kobolds are weird.
Yes, very strange. Let's go.
Agree, let's go.
I guess
just
I'm
gonna give
going
you that
wherever now.
that one last look. Kerf.
Has to be
A
done.
guilty look.
I'll come back. Don't worry.
He follows. All right, so as you guys kind of take the long way past the farm. Let's see. Wouldn't take too long with him leading you. Who's going to be in the front for you guys other than the drow himself?
Can't be a goblin. I'm sorry.
Me
Not this time.
Yeah, I will walk up with the drow man.
Sure. I'll roll a survival check with advantage. That's pretty good. And he'll kind of lead you in a less visible path to get through the farm. As you do, get to the end and you just see before you this climb, switchback staircases back and forth, going up and finally connecting up at tunnels at the very top. This is going to be one of those sweated out type of stair climbs.
Yay.
You could always make Kerf carry you.
Probably for the best that Dennis doesn't have to do this one.
I'll go on ahead.
Right, so you guys start going up.
I go up. I take a straight path.
Takes a while, but not too bad.
Goblin's carrying a baby, so I will give him assistance getting up here.
What? I don't need your assistance. I'm a fully capable single father.
All right, do it yourself.
You know, I mean, if you wanted to help, though, you know.
The baby looks actually very entertained. It's kind of like looking all over the place. All right. It takes you probably a good 4 hours to get up to the top of this. Mist gets there a little bit quicker. However, we have one last thing we need to get through before we can get into the tunnels. I need one last person to roll a D100, your guys' choice.
Yay.
Man, it'd be nice if some of those were below 50.
I didn't choose this.
As you guys climb to the peak of this, you see perched up near the top, kind of laying down, a very familiar black, shiny looking dragon.
This freaking guy again.
I'll signal to hold. And to be quiet.
I'm just going to look at Kerf.
Are you kidding me? Again.
I just
Unlucky people I've ever met. And I don't even think that's a so far statement.
Is it at least far enough that we might be able to sneak past it?
When you say we, do you include Kerf in this calculation?
No, I meant me and Helen.
Oh, you and Helen are very sneaky. Most of us are very sneaky. It's really only like even the baby is sneaky compared to Kerf. No offense, Kerf.
You know, I'm just gonna turn around and surrender to those soldiers.
You go back and sit down.
I'll see you guys later.
I looked at the stairs. It wasn't meant for me. Can I wait here until they come back? Perfect.
Somehow this seems like the safest place right now.
They'd probably turn you away, Kerf. Like, we already looked at you. We don't need you. Oh, man.
Oh, man.
All right. So this thing is perched up much higher. Might be able to make it to the steps without it noticing us.
I will go down and give Kerf assistance.
Can I find a spot to just take my armor off?
You absolutely could. If you want to take like a quick 15 minutes to just take your armor off before we go up, you absolutely can do that.
Yeah, I'm taking the armor off.
Okay. I'll even say if you want to get help, you have enough people kind of helping you.
Sure.
Yeah, you can speed it up as much as you can. All right, so you take the armor off. Get ready for the climb. I'm going to laugh so hard if you roll a natural one still. What's the plan on this approach? The stairs are pretty open themselves. It's not like we can climb up the wall thing. I mean, Miss can take a more tactical approach using the steps or can climb up like the side. But we're pretty open as we go up these steps.
You said there's a tunnel at the top, right? Can the dragon
Once
fit
we
through
get
the tunnel?
Roll a perception check.
You can roll.
So you kind of gauge him.
You can breathe fire in the tunnel.
Tunnel opening. It's really kind of hard to say. It could be close. It could definitely be. Believe us, Kerf knows that it can breathe fire into the tunnel. It maybe not, but it's hard to say. Plus, you don't really know what this thing can do quite yet. You've encountered it briefly, but maybe.
We're just gonna have to hope, I think.
You just blow it up as we run through. It'll be fine. We don't need. Oh no, we have to come back. Never mind. Don't blow it up, Kerf. Do not blow it up.
Hey, thank you for the raid. Appreciate it very much.
I will give Kerfer assistance on sneaking.
All right. I need everybody to roll a stealth check. See if we make it out of here. I saw that.
That was unnecessarily tense.
Yep.
You didn't. Oh,
I didn't do worse than Goblin.
If you did not have advantage. Oh, is it going to be an I
In
fucked it
fact,
up
if you
thing?
had a disadvantage,
You go first. You go first. See, if doesn't do good, then it's not my fault.
Sorry, I'm trying to fix some stuff. What am I needing to do?
Stealth check. We're trying to sneak up these steps before the dragon notices us.
Just normal stealth.
Oh, thank God. Yes.
All right, Tristan.
Now,
I must roll a 10.
Now, was that
Ooh.
an oh thank God Tristan's not going to fuck it up, or oh thank God he rolled well?
I have a +5 because of my dex. I'm not proficient in stealth at all. I almost rolled a 5 for a 10, and then it rolled over to an 18 for a 23. And I still think you're a super secret agent. Just gonna throw that out there. Kerf, while you are the loudest of your party members, you are exceptionally quiet for how you particularly or how often you typically do this. Now let's wait and see. This would be a disadvantage.
There's no way it doesn't have a plus a million.
I'm gonna make it
+10
do this a
quadrillion.
disadvantage due to the range. It's kind of out of a passive perception range. It's proficient in perception though.
Of course it is.
Okay. Make your way down. Nothing. Must not notice you.
Ooh,
I don't trust like that, man.
I don't trust like that.
Let's keep going.
Yep.
Oh, wait. I almost forgot to roll a stealth check for someone.
Don't mess this up.
Fuck, that baby is stealthy.
One sneaky baby.
You see Curve kind of walking at one point, and then you just watch the baby that Goblin's holding kind of look over Goblin's shoulder. Shh.
Goblin, did your baby just shush me?
Yes. It learned from me. I learned from the best.
All right. You get to the tunnel entrance without seemingly any problems. However, as you get to the tunnel entrance, you notice there's like a low hanging fog that just slowly is drifting out of the tunnel that goes up to the city.
That's normal, right?
We really never go into the city that much. We typically hang out at the farm in the valley.
So what you're telling me is we're just in a lot of just really uncharted territory here.
No, like we know it's up here, and there's like a tunnel, and I'm sure there was like a riddle or something, right, Kerf? I don't remember. There's, needless to say, this is definitely the right way.
Is this where all the traps are?
You're filling me and this baby full of confidence.
Yeah, I actually, now that you mentioned it, I think this is where all the traps are.
I think this is where all the traps are.
Mr. Panda Dust. All right. So as this fog comes out from it, what do you guys do?
I look at our farmhand. You know the traps?
Do I know what?
Different farmhand.
Awkward.
The drow?
The mushroom
You stick out
farmer.
over there.
Yep.
He'll kind of look at you. He'll kind of explain to you, not so much trap. He tries to think of a good way to explain it. Test of character. Stay focused. And he just like points forward.
Okay. Well, let's go, guys.
Okay.
Also,
Test of-
stay focused and go forward.
What does that even mean? What are you defending from with a test of character?
Sounds like one of those things on those cookies that Mom brings home.
I hate those things.
They're cliche. They're always right or wrong. So easy to call. All right, so who's going in the wonderful cave first?
I'll go first.
Sure. So as we go into the cave, I need everybody who goes into this cave to roll a wonderful Constitution saving throw.
Do we have a map? Because I'm not on it.
Nope, not on this one. Our friends we're going to see in a couple of minutes here have a map.
Oh, that's a 5. Oops.
I got to roll one too. I forget I'm one of you guys, huh?
I take it that includes me.
Yep, that includes you.
Oh no,
Damn.
baby.
Baby. Baby has the strongest willpower of us all.
Baby auto passes.
Did you say con check or save?
Save.
Her will is unbreakable.
Oh no. Tristan rolled a nat one. Me and Goblin are con save buddies.
We suck.
We totally suck.
But the mushrooms were also bad. Con saves are our enemy right now.
Dude, the baby outrolled all of you.
Yes.
Powerful baby.
All right. Oh, he's got to roll one too. This is not good for him. Oh, he almost rolled a nat one. Okay. So it's you guys.
Did Alm roll one?
Oh, I'm just going to roll one too. Yeah.
What am I rolling?
Con save. Finally, someone outrolled the baby. All right. So, as you guys make your way through, he kind of leads up front. He goes at a slow pace, but he manages to kind of stick with it. The baby manages to stay relatively quiet. You stay pretty calm. Curve, Goblin, and Tristan, you just keep like seeing things running through the fog, and you hear like people calling out to you. You just hear Tristan's like, "Strix, is that you? Strix, where are you?" Curve, you hear like Leah calling you in the background. Goblin, you hear your dad. Hurry up!
I hate this place.
Agreed.
I need Curve. Just Curve at the moment. Roll a D100.
Oh, great. Ooh,
High is good, right?
that is good, right?
Jersey, you're kind of sitting there walking. All of a sudden, you kind of turn a corner and you look, and that guy from your dream who turned everyone to stone is like right in front of you. You kind of startle, and he just dissipates into smoke. And it's like, Strix, are you okay? You look startled. His eyes are all like wide.
I'm just growling the rest of the walk.
See if I help you again. Goblin, your turn. T100.
Uh-oh.
High is good, right?
That is good, right?
Goblin, you just hear the baby start crying. And you look, and you dropped it. It's behind you. And then you feel the ground kind of rumbling. But you can't like catch your balance. You're just constantly kind of shaking back and forth. And you just watch this purple worm go by and eat the baby.
Oh.
Everyone else seems to be okay with this. I mean, they're just sitting there watching. They're not helping the baby.
I lost the baby.
I immediately turn around.
The baby's just like sitting there, like on his back.
No, we tied her to you. She's still on you.
She's a climber. She's on your back.
Look back. She's there. A weird fucking caveman. Missed.
Uh-huh.
Your turn.
Oh. Nothing above under
You
a
suck.
50.
Place is kind of strange. Something about it kind of interests you. I have to come back here another time. Who do we need to pick on? Alm's kind of fun. We don't. I'll roll one just for fun.
What am I rolling? D100?
Uh-huh. You're fine. You kind of just keep trudging through. Oh shit, I gotta do one now too. Too bad. I'm just gonna think that Curve restricts the entire time we're coming through here. All right, as we kind of get to the end, we get to a bridge. Across the bridge, the Grand Gate. Would you like a picture to see what it looks like? Would that help?
Why,
Like
yes.
if I put it on a map, let me get it for you.
I mean, yes, but what is
No.
it?
Let me get the map
No,
first.
picture I would have loved. Map?
No,
Map is too
it'll be
much.
fun.
Map's
Let's put like a
sufficient.
grid on it and effects. It'll
No,
be fun.
no, I don't think it needs a grid. I think it's just a picture would be great.
Well, let's hold it for there because I have a few things I'd like to talk about with my friends over here. So as you guys approach the bridge, Zoe, you
Yes.
watch as a dwarven woman wearing armor. All right, so that was the grilled chicken. And what was that for you, sir?
He is just staring up at the ceiling. Not. He's just like staring at a dirt speck up there.
She looks back at Zoe for input.
Oh, he'll be okay. Just a little stressed.
Oh, I see. We'll get him some oatmeal.
Um,
I'll get it
can't
right
really,
out.
can't really eat with my hands tied behind my back.
And we'll make do. Don't worry.
Mhm.
All right, I'll be back in just a few minutes once the dwarves are done cooking. I'm sure they can make this work. When you say chicken, you mean like metaphorically or like technically? Yeah, you know what? Don't worry about it. I'll figure it out. She kind of walks out.
I think literally is what you meant.
That guard who originally caught Dennis is sitting in the corner. He's like, well, at least it'll be warm and it will taste good. Hopefully.
So how
You
long?
two have nothing to worry about. Fear not. We just have a couple of questions that some people would like to ask you, and then you could go on your way.
Mm. How long have you all been down here?
Oh, we just got here not that long ago, actually. Maybe like a day ago.
Oh. They picked up our trail really quick.
Oh, no, we didn't pick up your trail. We just kind of figured out your most likely destination and figured we'd wait here.
Oh, okay.
Good thing you guys moved really slow, otherwise we totally would have missed you.
Yeah, it turns out there's a lot of dangers in the Underdark. Like, we encountered this big worm, managed to cut that one open. There was also, like, this really big dragon, another
Hey.
worm, all sorts of big, creepy creatures.
Yeah, we went around the outside and just came down a different path. But your path sounds very interesting.
Very dangerous, honestly. I think the outskirts might have been the better way to go.
Honestly, if you hadn't have run in the first place, you could have saved yourself a lot of trouble. I understand. It was a very confusing situation with the dragon and all that. Don't worry.
So,
He just kind of smiles at you.
what are you guys looking for, anyways?
Oh, we had a person of interest traveling amongst your party. I'm not very familiar myself, but someone more familiar with it should be here soon.
But, like, so you're just looking for someone you don't know?
Well, yes, you see, I'm just a simple soldier, so it was my job to find your group of people. But yeah, beyond that, I don't really need to know much else. Not really my job. But fear not, like I said, nothing to worry about here. You're among friends.
I shudder when he says friends.
I don't suppose you could tie my hands around the front, could you?
Ah, I could, but you see, I'm not really in charge of knots. You see, separation of duties and whatnot. It's at this point you hear a knock at the door. Actually, here, let's get your people out so you can see them. This man. Night one. He's kind of more at the door. Kellen sitting in the corner. And then, of course, you have your lovely friend, the priest of atonement, too. We'll go get the door. You guys have any conversation while he goes off?
It just wanders out. So, what about the people who lived on this farm?
They're all still here.
You guys really feel good about, kidnapping some innocent farmers?
We didn't kidnap anyone. We're just holding people in a safe location, just to avoid any collateral damage.
Couldn't have, set up on a road? You had to, come into their home.
Not a lot of roads in the Underdark.
Looks over in the direction of the road.
That is not a road, that is a path. There is a difference. This is within our camp. It does not extend beyond here. However, if you would like to build a road, I hear you could go about 8 times faster than traveling on the surface.
Oh, I'm a healer, not a road builder. I wouldn't even really know where to begin with.
Door. Never can tell which one is which. Oops, that is not what I wanted to do. Tiefling just walks in, kind of looks at the two of you. Oh, Captain! Good to see you. And just nods at Kaylin in the corner. Why don't you go get some dinner, Kaylin? I could take it from here. Well, the captain will take excellent care of you. You have nothing to fear.
Her ears go down and she looks up at the table.
He waits for the door to close and just looks and just kind of smiles, looking back at you. Oh. Pleasure to meet you both. Sorry, what were your names again?
And we haven't been. It was specifically the other guy, correct? Not this
The
guy.
other guy is the one you were definitely not supposed to talk to. It's best to avoid all these people in general.
But this guy isn't someone who we're strictly forbidden from. I
Not
don't
that
think
you were
avoiding
given
these people
specific
is.
instructions. When I say these people, I mean him and Dante.
I don't think we're supposed to be talking.
Is that what you tell Dante?
No. No, she'll reiterate her first question. So, why have you captured us?
Irrelevant. Just seeing what you're made of. If you're made of something more, then we have more to talk about. If you're not, you're free to go on your way. However, I would like to ask you a couple of questions while we wait. Your friends. Interesting group of people. Where did you all meet? He just kind of takes a chair and sits it down backwards and just sits on it and leans on it.
How closer am I to Zoe?
You're like right next to Zoe.
Okay. Zoe, are you looking like you're actively going to respond to this man? Like you're trying to think of something to say?
She's conflicted.
I'm just gonna
He is intimidated.
I'm just gonna elbow you. Like in a kind of like don't do anything is kind of what I'm trying to emulate with that message.
Okay. She just kind of like looks down.
I see. He focuses his attention to Dennis.
Uh-huh. He has not made eye contact with this man.
It seems you have not the greatest of opinions about it. Understandable. But also know that your minor concerns are of no concern to me and my people. We have a kingdom to build, a world to save. So I really don't have time to worry about silly things like this. However, I will give you both an opportunity. You are free to join our cause, regardless of what you're made of, and you can be welcome among us. Or not. Your choice. But I think everyone deserves a chance at greatness and to be on the right side of history. Don't you? You did. She sit there looking at the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much. While I'm looking at the ceiling, I'm like so leaned back as far as I can. I imagine I'm practically lying down if possible.
Zoe's just kneeling there looking small.
He'll kind of look over at Dennis and then he looks back at Zoe. Oh, I also did want to just take this opportunity to say I do find that hat very suiting.
She kind of like glances up for a moment, has a bit of a smile, but then looks back down.
Zoe hasn't introduced herself. No, she's suppressing it. Hang in there, Zoe.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't even take the chance to introduce myself. I am Captain Dante Ravenscott.
I'll let you have this one, Techno.
Heroes.
I'll let you do this one.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure is all mine, miss.
You can say it. It's okay. Don't hold it in. It's gonna start hurting.
We can all see we can all see the vein on your forehead.
Gonna explode.
No, she can't do her gestures. She's tied up.
No, she is firmly bound in place.
Speaking of which, you had two other friends you were traveling with. Humans, I believe. Did they survive your descent down here? Do hope so.
I hope so too.
I'll kind of nod as you say that. Well, that's something
I'll
we
give you
can
another
work
elbow.
Is this your group leader? And it will look over.
How do I make myself look pathetic, Kalsto?
He doesn't even need you to do it. He just automatically ascertains. He's like, no, you're not a group leader. Oh. Did they leave you behind on purpose? How?
You know what? Yeah, I'll give him a little something for that. I'll like hang my head down a little bit. I'll stop looking at the ceiling and start looking at the floor.
Gonna get up off the chair and just take a step closer. In our family, we never leave anyone behind. I mean, look how far we've come to just find you all.
So he's lucky we didn't see the whole Leah killing most of them scene.
Like you. I just think there's a bit of confusion. The right focus, you could help this world be a great place. Grow the kingdom of Tyros into something wonderful. Just like it used to be. Wouldn't that be something? Well, do you all think about that? Enjoy your time in peace. Have a friend coming soon. And I'll just kind of start walking out the door.
Gary. And she kind of like glances over to the guard to the side. I don't know if my mic picked that up.
He's scary.
Yep.
And then he comes back in. Ah, look, I found biscuits! And fresh butter! Here. And he'll start putting biscuits down in front of you. The ultimate good cop, bad cop.
She can't eat them.
Oh, I'm sorry, miss. Let me feed that to you by hand. Here, take a bite. There you go. Oop. Here, let me get that for you and just kind of like brush the crumbs off.
How is that creepier than everything that the tiefling just did?
I said ultimate good cop, bad cop. I didn't say which one was which. All right. So as they will bring you guys' food, whether you eat it or not, totally up to you. It's definitely not poisoned or tainted in any way whatsoever. Zoe never eats it. Or Techno, who plays Zoe, has eaten food one time, maybe given by an NPC.
Look, you just make food very suspicious.
Well, the best one was the time in the Hagwoods when I made
You made like a whole rice.
It was a
gumbo.
hero's feast. It was a hero's feast. Oh, we did that one too. We did the hero's feast, and then we did like I forget that guy's name.
It was a crocodile man.
It's the crocodile man, but yeah, he had that, and he had his little alcohol with the pickle in it.
Yeah,
the swamp pickles.
It was a pear.
Oh, the pear. Yes, correct. We had to see it. Oh, I think he didn't. I'll have to look back and see. He might have been okay. All right. So, as you guys get to the bridge, let me get the image. Thank you for reminding me. You guys are so wonderful.
I didn't remind you, but I'm glad you remembered.
Didn't you just say something like right now? You're like,
no.
about the bridge.
No, that wasn't.
That sounds like you. In
That's
fact,
the voices in your head that tells you to do bad things to us.
it sounded a lot like you.
You are not wrong. Not wrong at all.
Yeah, you're talking about him not eating. It's like you poison the party one time and they never trust you as DM ever again.
Seriously. That was the best part. Like, I gave a hero's feast to all of you and you ate it. And I think Dustin ate it, and that was it.
I'm always going to eat the food.
I don't think I was around for the Heroes Feast. I think that was like Deft before you separated.
No, that was Tuesday. You were there because it was summoned for you. You summoned it. What? It was from Soren and Dustin.
Oh no, that was still Friday. That was when I was playing two characters.
No, that was
Tuesday.
Because I remember Misfit had some shenanigans up on the second floor of that building. I'm trying to remember honey-related shenanigans.
Oh, it was when we met the traveling in the Inn or whatever. Okay.
Uh-huh. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I guess it helps if I don't spell the word incorrectly.
Well, if you can't find it, it's not a super big deal.
No, I totally found it.
Hey, let's just look at it this way. There's no dragon here.
There is definitely not a dragon here. He's not wrong.
Let's just hope that it stays that way.
Why would you jinx us?
Because there's probably something worse than a dragon he could put on this map. So if he's putting a dragon, we're safe.
Interesting. Oh, I have to read. I see what.
And I don't need to outrun the dragon. I just need to outrun anyone slower than me.
Just the
Shouldn't
person
be too
behind
hard.
you.
I have a baby strapped to me.
You don't know the baby's power.
You have cunning action. I'm not running faster than you.
I have a baby strapped to me. I'm not about to shake this baby.
It's better than the alternative.
Could you elaborate on that?
I mean, dragon breath.
What? Like pointed at me? It's definitely not going to be pointed at me.
He's just a little goblin.
Yeah, I'm just a little goblin.
Man, this bridge image, huh?
What bridge image?
That one.
Oh,
Oh man, I'm not gonna be able to see it. Oh, never mind.
Wow, what a nice looking bridge. Now we can put that away, right?
A nice looking bridge that nothing bad will happen on.
You know, to help for perspective, though, we should really put your tokens on it.
Well,
Before you do that, can
I
you
can
rotate
imagine
it?
it.
Or does it need to be?
Yeah, you can rotate. Yep, we can rotate. Hold on, Goblin. Don't fall off the bridge.
He's gonna fall. He's gonna
Up.
fall.
Goblin down.
I'm just so whittle.
But not the whittlest anymore.
It's true.
Oh.
There is one whittler than me.
All right. It's here. Sykes will be on the opposite side from Goblin. Tristan. Oh, no, Zoe. No, Dennis.
Oh, hi guys. How did I get here?
Why do you smell like chicken? Inkerf. All right. So as you kind of get through the mist, see this strange bridge. Oh, no, you almost forgot your little dude.
all right. So, anything particular about the bridge? I feel like we have a bunch of eyes on us from above.
Just holds up his finger and like with a quiet motion. Gonna slowly move forward. I need everybody to roll a stealth check. Who's on the bridge?
Great.
Is anyone helping me again this time? Or am I on my own?
I will provide assistance.
That's sweet of you.
All of a sudden, you just hear clang, 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 clang as a rock falls off a ledge.
Who?
What?
Roll a perception check.
Dykes?
Who am I strangling?
Probably me. But I don't know what I rolled.
Oh, yeah, you're poisoned.
You look at the person you didn't cure, Kerf, who just is kind of like fumbling back and forth across the thing, accidentally knocked a rock off the edge with a natural one. It's Kerf's fault, though.
I rolled a 22. I just sigh deeply.
Oh, and don't forget your armor is off.
Yep,
if you want to
it
put
sure
that back
is.
on.
Don't have time.
What a
Too
pity.
late now.
What a pity. But yeah, it's just a loud noise. Surely nothing bad would happen from that.
How quickly is the Drow Commoner running?
He's not running, he's just being really quiet.
Are we going without light source or do I
Totally
have
up
to
to you
rock
guys.
out? I'm asking
Uh,
everybody else.
Low light is probably fine. I would not recommend we go much more than that.
Kristen has no vote.
Yeah, I agree with Carve. Low light should be fine.
So I can do the 20 bright, 20 dim, or I can light the entire place up.
You know what? If we're trying to be stealthy here, maybe we don't do light. It might
I'll
be
just
too
keep
late
it
for
off.
that.
And is okay? Yeah, we should probably do that. Involuntarily, his eyes kind of have a very subtle light gray glow to them. As soon as the lights turn off, his eyes start glowing, just barely perceptibly.
Mist.
Yes.
You smell a very familiar smell all of a sudden. You smell blood.
That smell.
Where's it coming from?
The left? The right? A lot of blood. Where is it coming from? And you look over and you see the two statues are crying blood. Like almost like a fountain was turned on in their eyes. And it's just like streaming down and pulling in front of them.
I'll tap the Drow Commoner on the shoulder and point
He
at the
looks,
statues.
he looks mortified. Sykes just looks over. I told you we shouldn't have come here. What do you guys do?
I would assume that's not normal.
It thinks we're intruders.
So what do we do? Do we turn back?
He's just gonna run across.
Oh,
He start beating on the door.
well,
How does it differentiate between citizens and intruders?
Great question. You should ask Baynor about. Mist, as you walk across the bridge,
uh-huh.
perception check. You watch as like the blood is pulling up and almost water falling over to the edge, like fall off the cracks from where the two fountains meet, where the openings are. However, you notice as the blood is about to go over the edge, it like coagulates and moves right where there's still a path. And then you just kind of watch the blood behind it kind of clots coming up towards the front.
Oh boy.
What do you guys do?
I cover the baby's eyes.
All right, you shield the baby. Curve. We should go back the other way. We'll find another way out of here. We don't need to come this way.
No, we need to get to Bano in the city.
Put too much trust in these drow. He led us into a trap.
This is kind of where Mother told us to go.
Because your mother said it doesn't mean it's true. Tristan just kind of looks like, what did you say?
What did he say?
That is very insulting. I trust my mother completely.
Roll a persuasion check. Curve. Ooh. Looks at you, then he looks over at Tristan. Gonna end badly. I need everyone to roll initiative. One final time.
Ooh. Nice.
Zoe and Dennis are
Goblin.
just being served chicken.
It's me, Goblin.
Goblin.
Boblin the Goblin.
Damn. All right. Top of the round. Goblin.
Are we just trying to get to the other side?
We're trying to get through the door on the other side. So currently that door is not opening. The drow is beating on it. And Mist has found 2 new pools of blood to play with.
Yes. The classic. Can I just hold my action to make sure that no giant lasers are pointed at me or my baby?
Sure. You take a dodge.
Yeah, I might as well take dodge, I guess.
Sure. All right, so you dodge and take a defensive stance with the baby. I look to Kerf for a sign. Anything, Kerf.
I wonder if you can punch that pool of blood. How effective that would be.
And everybody forgot about Dennis's warning this day.
Surely it's
Tristan
not.
looks.
It's not here, right? This isn't a pit.
Tristan looks at Goblin. It's really close. There's not a pit. And there's no chair. Goblin's standing.
And Dennis did not
It
say
could
anything
be
about a
right.
baby.
He didn't say anything about a baby.
He would have mentioned a baby.
How about I'm just going to...
Maybe
I'm going to go over to where...
he was
And
crying.
he's just going to beeline over to where Mist is.
Are these things alive?
Does that
The
answer
moving
your
pools of
question?
blood.
No, he's asking about detect life.
Oh, from a living standpoint? Or from like a heat standpoint?
From a, I don't want to feed off these things kind of standpoint.
Yeah, probably don't want to feed off these. Definitely a good plan. It's just gonna move there. Oh look. It's gonna move right there. Still so many people on the other map. This guy's gonna beat on the door. You must let us in. You must let us in. We are friends. 1 success. We got how many people are here?
A lot of people.
It's the whole other map. I should turn on my hidden actor temporarily. All right, Miss.
I guess bow and arrow.
Sure.
Character sheet. Ah. Thank you, low ACA monsters. Just a favorite foe that. Okay, good. Good. Not immune to piercing damage.
You just watch as you hit it, and then it just kind of sinks into the ooze.
Yeah.
What you got, buddy? Derek.
I think he might be taking care of dogs.
Oh, he could be. We'll come back to him. Yikes. Shield away, hammer, sword combo. And I'm not getting close to those fuckers, though. Hell no. I have advantage. Oh, I'm poisoned too. Sucks to suck. Ooh, 16. And and I'm not getting close enough to use my last one, so right here. Silver, he sneaks out. I'll free you all. Sheriff.
Oh, good. I'm going to spit a firebolt.
You hawking a flaming loogie.
I hug a loogie. It does 3 damage.
Read that again.
Oh, it does no damage.
Nice try.
It was a really cool firebolt, though, Griff. Just gives you a thumbs up from the other side. Like, good job.
Thanks.
Goblin. Actually, okay, are you back yet?
Yes.
Take your turn.
I'd never heard the ding go off.
I think must have just been coming back. It was like 2, I don't remember.
I'm going to take a defensive stance because that doesn't look friendly and I don't want to get close enough to hit it with a stick.
That is a very good judgment call. All right, Goblin.
I am scared of some statues, apparently. Sounds very normal when you say it out loud. I guess I could try shooting it. A little bit, maybe.
That's what your baby would do.
It is what your baby would do.
I'm raising my baby to be a fighter.
You can aim and give yourself advantage if you want.
Is that just like a bonus action or something?
Yeah, and you can't move.
Guess I will do that. That'll give me sneak attack on it.
It will. Because you'll have advantage on your attack. Because you're aiming.
Yeah, you can't move, but you can kind of, as your bonus, take it, not move for the turn, and then get advantage.
Okay. I mean, I don't have that as an action.
It's like a rule that you know.
Yeah,
it's
no,
part
I
of
know.
cunning action.
There's like on Saturday night. There's like 12 buttons at the bottom that are like actions to take.
Oh.
Yeah, it was like an optional cunning action edition later down.
Hey.
That definitely hits.
Wow. Dice, are you okay?
I don't think okay.
It's sinking a lot. There we go. I guess that is my go.
Kerf is going to be so mad at you if you run up to them.
No, Kerf said, Tristan, I'm going to use a bonus action to turn my right arm into metal. Tristan, turn your arm into metal and see if you can punch it. Mother would be most curious to know the effectiveness, and he's gonna run straight.
Tristan, what are you doing? No.
This would have been much better if I were level 5.
You know, the problem with that is if you run up, now I have to run up, and I have no armor on.
Neither do I. It's fine. I make do. Don't tell her. Don't tell her. All right. Nope, not that one. Max damage. You just watch as he runs up and smacks it with the metal arm, and it just kind of through the middle and starts draining off the side. Get up, like flicks it off his arm. Ugh. Thumbs up. It works, Scarf. 2 of them. I don't have a bonus too, so that's it. Oh, it's its turn.
Yeah, buddy.
Here, let me get on an actual square.
I get
It
the
is
sound
going
again?
to. No, it's going to eat Tristan though. That is death. Ooh. Wait.
Armor gauntlet thing.
No, pure dex. Yeah, he has a 19 AC, so it misses.
Nice.
This guy's gonna beat on the door, cursing in his native language. 1 success, 1 fail. Those are just the guys who are still here now. Missed.
Hmm. I'm not happy you ran up.
But you get sneak attack now.
Five, 10, 15, 20, 35. Is that good movement with spider climb?
Sure.
Okay.
This reminds you of playing Bad Company. Jump on the rails, missed. Jump on the rail, I can't get you.
You mean lethal?
Lethal. Bad Company, Lethal Company. Company.
Stabbity oof.
Yeah, I
Not
patched
great.
that strat out. You can't hide on the rails anymore. Very unfortunate.
Oh, the oost kills you on rails now?
Yeah.
I've played that
Yeah,
game in a
everything
while.
does.
That was supposed to be an advantage. Double 8s. Hmm.
All right,
Yeah, I'm gonna just take defensive stance again. This looks like they got it
Gotcha.
in.
Mm, wow, it has shit AC. That's it. Garf.
All right. Can I stand here?
Of
No.
course. Why couldn't you stand there, Kerf? What would happen?
There's just a slight little hole right there, so I'm trying to be
Just
careful.
don't fall off.
Yeah, okay. I'm drawing the halberd, giving it a bunk.
Bonk away.
Successful bonk.
Oh. Oh.
Why are you groaning at that?
0
Oh
damage.
no.
Oh,
Yeah, do you see? Do you see now?
is it was it just slashing?
Yep.
It's slashing, isn't it?
It's slashing.
It's slashing. Well,
You could have smit if you wanted to.
I have no spell.
No
I've
spells?
had no spell slots for days. It's my go.
It literally feels like it was days ago. So he's eating her grilled chicken. Dennis, they bring you your oatmeal. Goblin.
I'm gonna do it again. Can I do
My
that?
God. He's doing it
Yep.
again.
Just it eats your movement and your bonus, but you can name whenever you want.
Sick. Just the way God intended.
They have such bad AC.
Such bad AC.
Nice
Don't-
chunk. Tap on it. Whatever you call it.
Pseudopod?
I'm just gonna punch the hell out of it. Get all the goop on her. Ooh, max damage. And the
Ooh.
last one is dispatched with the fist. The baby
And
starts
just-
giggling.
And you said you were going to splash it all over Curve.
Careful with Dex save.
Don't do this to me, man.
Blood fight!
No, not blood fight. I hate blood fight.
Just like jumps up in there with the mouth open, like, ah!
No!
Oh
It's
no!
a joke, it's a joke, it's a joke. You're fine. You do get a little bit of blood on you, though. Hard to avoid.
That's
Ah. You hear him knock on the door. Please, you have. And did you just watch it like a little thing open beneath him?
I'm gonna stand off to the side.
You just see a hole.
How far down is it?
You can't tell from looking, but you like to go in and look further.
Sure, I'll walk down.
There's not a further walk. You would have to crawl.
Spider-Man.
Yep. I'm gonna Spooderman it.
As you kind of start Spoodermaning down, it just keeps going.
Oh, he's dead, isn't he?
I don't know. You can keep going as long as you want and see.
Yeah, I'll go a couple minutes if that.
As you kind of come out to the bottom, you just see it opens up and you just see a big black hole beneath you. It looks like it opens up to the bottom.
Yep. I'm just gonna climb back up. So he's dead.
And then you just hear a creaking sound.
Perf.
Yes, miss.
Do you know how to get in?
We don't normally come here.
All of a sudden, the weight of all of you starts to shift as it seems the chamber balances differently and you all start sliding to the east.
Oh, you are joking me.
No,
So
I
we
don't
s-
think I will.
Oh, you can stay where you. Don't worry, it's fine. You guys start all sliding this way.
I'll hold out my hand for you, Curve.
Yeah, I'll grab it.
Well, an athletics check missed.
I'm gonna try and anchor myself on the floor and wall.
Just let Curve go. You should have let Curve go.
Oof.
You go with Curve. Ah! And then after like 20 seconds, you just kind of stop and all slide. And it rebalances.
Um,
And you just hear a voice from above you. Welcome. And there's a man standing upside down on the ceiling.
it feels welcoming.
Who is it? Do we recognize him?
One of Banor's people, you don't recognize him.
Hello. We've come to have a word with Sir Banor.
As you say Sir Banor, he just kind of giggles. I see. Well. And who may I say is calling?
Sir Kerfapent and Tristan were friends of Leah's. Well, associates.
Kids.
Wait a minute. Your name is Sir Pent?
Yes.
Roll a
Is there a
persuasion
problem?
check.
Is there a problem, sir?
Yeah, your name's ridiculous and goofy and silly.
My name is. I am an upstanding citizen of my colony. My name earns me respect.
My apologies, great Sir Pent.
Thank you.
I was merely perplexed at the strange manner of your entry. I meant no offense.
Hey, did you kill that guy?
Not kill anyone.
Gravity did it.
Gravity did the hard work.
Okay, but like, why?
Why what? Like I said, I didn't kill anyone. As I said, I was just simply intrigued by the strange manner of your entrance.
Well,
Um,
okay.
Kerfer, I think we need to focus on our task.
Okay, yes, right. You're right. The farming colony, with the mushrooms, they were attacked and taken over. They took
I
some of
wouldn't
ours.
know anything about that. I don't leave this chamber. Mushrooms, you say?
Can we talk to Mr. Banor? Or
Well, certainly, but first you're going to have to get off the ceiling.
I get off the ceiling.
As you all fall towards him.
Oh, my baby!
Except
I will walk towards him.
Goblin, roll an acrobatics check.
Oh my god.
This is not one you want to fail.
There we
Oh!
go.
3-point landing with the baby. The baby puts out the arm for the other part of the 3-point.
Oh my god.
This is actually the baby's power. You get a hidden bonus to any check made in relation to the baby.
You know, that is very rude.
He just kind of laughs.
You could have hurt the baby.
Listen, looks. Where did you get a baby? Especially a drow baby.
Somebody left it in a bush.
we found her by the farmers. She was in a bush.
I think what the other drow called her Rin.
Overshare. This way. And he'll just point down and you watch as he will kind of like walk over near a panel and the top of this, what was the ceiling from before, goes into a staircase that goes down. And he'll motion you guys that way. Come back anytime.
Hopefully not. Goodbye.
As you start walking away, Curve.
Does that man have a pulse?
Oh yeah, he does. He's like a very built drow. So he's got no armor on. He looks like, if you had to guess, he's like some sort of a drow monk.
Mm.
But yeah, he doesn't leave this chamber. This is like his little spot. See you later, Serpent. And as you look back, he's gone. All right, you guys walk down the stairs. As you walk out, you find yourself into the wonderful Drow colony of Illithix. It's actually quite nice. Very beautiful.
Now let's go shop. I mean, I'm kidding. Let's go get
Help for our
yes,
cool acquaintances.
imprisoned allies.
As you kind of walk in, you are immediately noticed, and everyone just kind of stops what they're doing and just stares at you.
Well, this doesn't seem fair.
Less concerned, oddly enough, with Goblin than with the interesting other folks that are here.
Kerford, do you know where we should go to get assistance?
Hell no.
Never been here.
I know
Never
he's in
been
here
here.
somewhere.
Do you know who we can ask for?
Missed. Never been here.
I know.
You know what? I'm just happy to be in civilization again. We could ask some of the very curious residents, perhaps.
Yes, let's go do that.
Like an inn around here, maybe?
One of the drow kids is like pointing over in your direction and like making horn motions to their parents.
I'll puff a little smoke for him.
Oh, they
He just kind of smiles. You gather they've probably never seen anything like you, Kerf.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys do? They don't really say much. They're just very startled by your presence.
I'll walk over to a gawker.
Go on.
Excuse me, do you know any guards we could speak to about an issue?
And look. No guards.
Anyone we could speak to about a issue?
About that mushroom farm?
We'll just point further down the road into the city.
All right, thank you.
This place is a lot stranger than I thought it would be. He didn't even bring a gift.
Why would we need a gift?
I'm visiting.
Be nice, you know.
All right, as you kind of continue down the road, as you watch, there's like a very large, almost looks like a fortress in a sense, but like a cylindrical little keep in the center of the city.
All right, that looks promising.
It looks like something.
As long as it doesn't want to kill us.
Now, why would you jinx us?
Nah. My mom always said I had a knack for that. As you guys approach this keep, you realize as you get closer, while it is some sort of keep, and it definitely has guards and things like that about, not quite just a keep. As you walk forward and look down into a pit, a very large and flashy pit.
Oh, please. This shit's everywhere.
Hey, you don't think this is this isn't the one, right?
Obviously,
No.
no chair, no ooze. We should be
I
good.
never said anything about a chair, you dick.
I thought we said that he was sitting in a chair.
No, Goblin was just down there.
Just hanging out, having a good time.
There's not a news, and there wasn't a baby. As
There
Kerf
wasn't a
said,
baby.
once you walk over, there's a man sitting there, kind of like looking over at you.
Yeah, excuse me.
Yes.
While on our way here, we passed a mushroom farm.
Yes.
It seems
Not doing so well.
it's Tyros, right? I'm not like
Tyros.
insane. Yep.
Tyros.
Um, soldiers from Tyros seem to have occupied it.
See. And the inhabitants of the farm?
Um, hmm.
Well, we did bring one of them, but
I
He-
think they're alive. I didn't get eyes on them though.
These guys have a habit of killing everybody they meet.
Do you show him, Rin?
No.
we
I was
showed the
talking
last
about
time,
the.
right?
I was asking you guys if the.
Oh, the
know.
Tyros people.
Yeah.
Well, they haven't really killed anyone yet that we've seen. But you never know.
Never know.
Thank you for sharing.
We found a baby in the shrubs as well.
Where's the baby now?
Goblin, spin around real quick.
Mm. Goblin will spin around.
See, the baby just kind of like flicks out. Kind of like will walk over and look at it. And it's just kind of like, it starts giggling and laughing. Kind of like what it does with Goblin.
Mm-hmm.
I see. And he'll kind of motion forward. He'll see you. And then he just kind of walks off. You go down some steps that lead down towards the pit. And there's just a man sitting in the middle of the pit. Or he's kind of standing, just like looking down. Kerf, history check.
You sure?
You're
You could Tristan will give you aid.
Great.
I don't feel like rolling. Oh,
The polar opposites.
So we know which one of the two got the 20 and which one got the 1, right?
of course.
We'll just
of
call
course,
it a 10.
Of course. Kerf, you do recognize this individual, and so does Tristan. It is definitely Baynor. He has come and visited the city before.
Oh, good, wonderful. Mr. Baynor.
Oh, young Kerfer. So pleasant to see you. And Mr. Tristan, why have you grown? I have not visited in some time, it would seem. What can I do for? And he kind of like thinks, too early for your annual trip down.
Bit of a long
He
story.
looks at you, Kerf.
City was attacked by dragon-type creatures, and then we were followed to the caves. Mother told us to come to you. Lots of things happened in the meantime.
I see. Did she give you anything to bring to me?
I look at Tristan.
Just kind of shakes his head at you.
Not particularly, no.
He's gonna kind of just put his hand to his head. He'll point at you, Kerf.
Yes?
I believe you have something for me.
I'll rifle through my pockets, sure.
As you do, you just watch a little amulet.
Oh, right, I picked up that some time ago.
And you just watch as he floats it over him just to himself.
Not really sure where that came from.
Oh, from your mother.
Oh.
Huh, I guess it really is happening. I would have thought there would have been more of you.
Well, we had 2 more, but there was, like I said, an incident along the way. Would really appreciate some help with that.
Do tell?
One of the farming villages on the exterior of town was taken over by soldiers from Tyros who are currently after us for some reason.
The mushroom farm?
Yes.
What happened? That is horrible.
They took 2 of ours. And I think some citizens.
He's not going to take this very well at all. And he just like starts yelling a name down the hallway, but no one answers. He just kind of looks confused. He just kind of looks back at you. Do you tell anyone else about this?
One or 2 people, maybe?
I see. And he kind of looks down at Goblin. He looks over at the baby. He puts his finger over to Rin. Hello, Rin. Nice to see you again. Well, probably should start running if you want to catch up.
Now?
Running?
Yep. Aye. Point me in a direction.
Oh, good. Okay. I guess
The
we're
man
going
at the
back.
the man at the top of the stairs was her father.
Ah.
Wonderful. We'll be back in like tomorrow.
Oh.
Should we even bother going with? He can handle it, right?
We still have 2 people.
There were a lot of people, and they have hostages.
Okay, we should go.
Trying to mention, I heard word that there's been a dragon roaming around
Oh yes,
the
that
last
too.
few days.
Yes.
So we can't go out the way we came because
Oh. I really wish I would have had time to mention that to him now. That seems like a really bad idea.
Mr. Banner, do you know someone by the name of Rhyzaxius?
Bells. He's just gonna hold the amulet and he's just kind of eyeballing all of you right now.
is there a problem?
Nothing. Just didn't think this day would quite come so soon.
What day?
We'll talk about that later. And he's just gonna go ahead and whistle. And you just watch like these 4 little drow guards run up. Go with our friends here. They have some issues to clear up. Roll a d100.
Who?
Well, I don't really care. You guys can pick.
You want to roll D100, Dennis?
Now, you know what? Everybody pick up your dice. I'm going to count to 3. On 3, we drop them. Or somebody can just roll. Or Goblin can just roll.
I love you guys so much.
There's too much counting.
Trying to make it fun.
Oh yeah, they did. Good
Be
point,
right
Dennis.
Hey, can you have someone look over this for me? Either buy or make some thing useful from it.
Hmm. Potentially. Hard to say. Go ahead and leave it here. We'll hold it for you until you get back. Plus, it doesn't smell that great.
Yeah, agreed.
Banner doesn't smell bad anymore, right?
Right now? No.
Great.
I'll just get a smell.
Yeah, we'll pack it back up. Start heading back
Let's
off.
get going.
All right. So you guys turn around. You have 4 guards with you. They kind of look at you. You okay to go? You look a little weak. Maybe what's the common ineffective? Wrong word, but he doesn't know.
Who are
I
they
think we've
talking
made
to?
it. We've made it quite far through the Underdark of our own skill. I think we're fine. Thank you.
Oh, I already used that.
I mean, I guess.
Forward we go.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Give me
Your
1 sec. Someone just called myself, and I just have to check one thing.
it was me.
No, it wasn't you. I already know who it is. My little AI bot already told me who it
I'm
was.
back.
Dang. Thought I had you.
Do they let us take the baby with, by the way?
Yeah, I haven't heard anybody taking it away.
Because it's sounding to me like we still have the baby.
Baynor is not so much a baby taker care ever person.
So we're taking the baby back
We're
out.
taking the baby.
Listen, this baby's stealthy. It's acrobatic. Like, what more could we
Our
ask for?
baby is cool as hell. It's fine.
Has anyone fed the baby?
Of course, I fed
What?
that baby. What do you think I am?
What did you feed the baby?
I don't think that's important.
Goblin?
I don't think that's important. Is this going to be a problem?
Yes.
That is the
What
other
if her-
drow.
What if her tummy hurts?
I think she would let us know. Or at least she would try and pull my ears off.
She does that anyways.
I know. It's the best part.
Right.
Doing one quick thing.
I forgot to drink. I'll be right back once more.
Let's get going, everybody.
I'm just dealing with some shenanigans real quick. I'll move you guys
Fair
over.
enough.
And I think we have a funny little man who's going to show up before you guys get here.
I am peak comedy.
Alright, I'm back.
I'm just being very nice and telling someone to turn their computer off and on again.
Kalsto, I told you I don't want to. I shall leave my computer on. We will find another solution.
I already know the solution. I already know who I'm talking to. That's where I get open my email. It's like, why is my phone ringing? This isn't right. All right. So, we make our way down that way. Before that, we have a little hello to say really quick.
We don't need to do anything like that.
Da, 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 da. This map will open our other map. So a couple hours later.
Yep.
Zoe and Dan.
Well,
Another knock at the door. You see the familiar man from before enter. And one more person enters. Dante will sit at the door and just kind of walk up. Dante kind of looks at everyone else and tells them to give you the room. Everybody else leaves the room.
Dennis straightens up when that guy shows up.
He'll take you. Kalen will take your dishes and go.
My full oatmeal.
All right. This one will just kind of walk up to you.
I also have a question.
Yeah.
When do my time powers tend to have like visible casting components to them?
Not specifically as much as you've seen. Like most of it's like even the cantrip you have, not as much. It's more of like a sense of just sharing your anxiety.
Can I send this man to yesterday?
Oh, as far as that, for an ability you have, you don't have nearly enough experience. You can certainly
Okay.
try, but you could do horrible, horrible things to yourself being untrained in the ways of your power.
Maybe I'll wait a little bit till I get that desperate.
It's not impossible. You can definitely try, but
Yeah,
not something you
but
actually know how to do yet.
Yeah, I know. I've it's all just happened to me. I've never tried to force it before, so that's just where my mind is at right now. If something starts to go really wrong, that's probably gonna be my first jerk of the knee instinct to try to do.
Percy's just gonna kind of look between the two of you.
I'm not making eye contact with this man.
What about you, Zoe?
She's probably also kind of looking down again, just trying to be small and ears down.
See. Oh, which one of you, and he's gonna just get in front of Zoe. Will be you first, then. And he's just gonna kind of kneel down and look at you. Not this one. Kind of looks at you. He remembers your echo too.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of looks at you. Looks at you again. This one. Leave the other.
Um, I just like turned to Zoe, just wide-eyed.
She'll look over at you, also kind of concerned.
Dante will come to pick you up. Don't worry, my boy. I'm going to take you where you're meant to be. I'm gonna go home, son.
Hey, Kalsto, I asked you a question like 2 hours ago.
Which
Can
one?
Oh,
I probably
let me
didn't
type
see it. Not necessarily relevant in any specific way, so up
Okay.
to you.
Okay. Yeah, let me. Yeah, then I'm gonna start having a flare up, I think, from stress.
Huh?
Are they like picking me up and starting to drag me out?
He's just lifting you to your feet. He's not to the point
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
dragging you yet.
Yeah. So I'm just starting to cough a little bit as he's doing that. Not resisting.
He's gonna hold that ball out. He's just gonna look down into it. We found him. Coming back now. And he's gonna start walking out the door. Dante's gonna start leading you that way. You go limp like a little kid.
Of course! Of course! Of course I do!
He looks at you. Come now. Really?
I'm trying to clutch my chest, but my hands are behind my
Kaylin!
back.
They kind of start coming in. Oh, he okay. Come on, we need to get him outside. And they'll go ahead and start. All right, come on. Yep. This way, son. They'll leave you with the priest. Kind of go outside. Then they'll bring you here. Actually, this one will stay, and he'll go. Kind of like lift you out. He's like, really?
I want to try to make this
incite you one more time.
Okay.
You just like, guess so. Dennis,
Yeah.
you like to make lucky little rolls. Roll a
Yeah, I
D100
sure
for
do.
me.
Yeah, okay, here you go.
So as you're just sitting here and they're talking, actually, we'll let them talk for a little bit first. Looks at you. You know what I expected, son, but sure we could work with this. You're kind of like,
I just look absolutely dumbfounded. Not saying anything.
we'll get you back to Tyros.
It's like the look of nobody has wanted me my entire life. What are you talking about?
It's like there.
He
We'll
also
have to
looks like
take in.
he's going to cry any moment now.
Well, you're not necessarily wrong, Dennis. Because as you're sitting there, and you guys are actually not too far off in the distance either. You're probably like on your way down to the bottom portion of the way up. Dennis, you hear a dragon's roar.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to start struggling to
And
get
you
away
just
now.
see the mushrooms and the vegetation on the farm start like moving with gusts of wind.
Did they leave the door to the cell open?
It's not a cell, it's just a house.
Or the house?
You
Did they
try to run
leave that
inside.
open? No, did they
Yeah,
leave it
yeah.
open?
Yeah, it's still open.
Echo next to Zoe.
So you're like, and run in there.
And I no. Echo
Huh?
next to Zoe. I'm going to start struggling with. No, I'm not swapping. Put me back there.
Oh.
I'm going to start actively struggling against them, and my Echo is going to start untying Zoe. Just in full face view of that guard and that priest.
Were you untied?
I can still manifest it. I just can't teleport to it.
Yeah, so they're holding him. It goes to try to untie her. And as it does, they'll pause there. It's
Oh, no.
just late enough, and if I start this, I'm not going to go to bed until 3 o'clock in the morning. And considering how many opportunities we have for bonus games this week, probably don't want to burn everybody out that much. So yes, Dennis, you get to think about that at least for another 2 days.
At least 1.5 at the minimum.
Yeah, 1.5, correct.
Well, thank you for running, sir, and thank you for everyone who hung out with us tonight on the unscheduled Monday version of the Friday game. We will be back tomorrow with Tuesday on the Tuesday game.
Absolutely.
And if you want to catch any of the replays, you know the drill. YouTube and Rumble, likes, follows, shares. Hang on through the credits, and we will find someone to raid. Have a good rest of your week, everybody. Night.
Oh.
Good night.